So now that we've got the ability to roll, we can finally make some progress into the creepy steeple, or more like into the Twilight Forest. That's kind of weird. Anyway, we can just easily avoid enemies now that we got Shadow. Failed to mention that, we couldn't really do it. Anyway, now that we're here back at the log, if we try to roll into our log ourselves, we can finally make under. Awesome. And if you kind of notice, there's a star piece back here, so let's grab that. And let's make it to the right. Alright, is there a star piece back here? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, there's a big bale of hay right here. If we pull out Flurry, we can blow it away to reveal a pipe, I believe. Yep. Oh, and there's a star piece there. Okay, I knew there was some sort of star piece behind something. Wow, we are getting these... Wait, we're getting almost actually all of them. I know I left one right behind in Hooktail's castle. And we got some new enemies here. Also, let's get this guy coming close to us. Come on, notice me. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is a Crazy Daisy. Alright, so there are Crazy Daisies in the woods, and these guys are kind of tough. They got 7 HP. They've got quite annoying, like, attacks. One of which is to be able to make you fall asleep, and if they do make you fall asleep, then they continuously can make you fall asleep and do damage to you. And if they do make you fall asleep, you're unable to do anything, so I personally like to use Gale Force to get all these guys off of the battlefield, and easily get their star points and defeat them. So, if you do get blah blah blah, I can't even say what I'm trying to say. If you do happen to encounter them, either I would say just try to avoid them, or if you do have a strategy going in, just try to get rid of them within the first turn. Don't even give them a chance to attack. If you are able to do enough damage to them, though, in battle they will run away from you if they have low HP, so that's a good thing. Also in the woods, there are Amazy Daisies, and those are golden Amazy Daisies, and Crazy Daisies. Alright, that didn't have any Amazy Daisies in it. The chances of finding an Amazy Daisy in the woods when you go into a battle is kind of low. Like, there's a low probability of finding one. And if you do find one, though... Hold on a second. Let's see if this one has it. Oh, no, it doesn't, but we have a new enemy. And actually, it's not really that kind of a new of an enemy. It's a Hyperballed Cleft, or a Hyper Cleft. But anyway, like I was saying, if you do happen to find an Amazy Daisy, the Amazy Daisy has like 20, 25 HP, and they give you 40 star points. Even if you are really high leveled up, they still give you 40 star points. So, it's an easy way to get lots of experience, well anyway. Anyway, that Hyperballed Clef, its weakness is the Quake Hammer, so now that we got it on its back, it has no defense and we can get rid of it easily. Unfortunately, if you do find an Amazy Daisy, they will hurt you quite a bit if they do make you fall asleep, so I highly suggest don't go looking for one. If you do find one, at this stage in the game, I highly suggest you try to run away from the battle as quick as possible. Anyway, behind one of these trees there has to be a hidden shine sprite, but I can't seem to find it. Also, let me check again. No, there isn't. Alright. I guess it's not that tree. Anyway, over here, if we blow with Flurry, we can reveal a hidden doorway, and this will put us into the background. There's going to be quite a bit of some backtracking in this area, so I'm just showing you guys how to get to the creepy steeple the first time. Afterwards, I might as well just not show it to you guys anymore. Anyway, here you can kind of note that there's a dark spot. There's a rock we can't do anything with. And if we use Flurry again, we will reveal that there is a ground pound spot right here, so let's ground pound. And this will send us all the way to the background. Now, this is kind of a cool little puzzle thing. If you push the rock in the background, you can move the rock in the foreground. And this reveals a hole for us to drop down. So now we can make some progress. Alright, so let's go down this hole. This will push us out here. And we're almost to the creepy steeple. Alright, now that we got that battle taken care of, nothing really new there, just some hyperballed clefts. Or hyper clefts, whatever you want to call them. And there is a shine sprite, alright. The shine sprite is hidden behind that tree, so make sure you jump and get it. Alright, and now we have reached the creepy steeple. Like I said, initial playthrough of this game, I really didn't like this chapter, but after playing a couple of times, I love this chapter. This chapter is awesome. Anyway, I do not like this place. Mario, let's get that crystal star and get out of here with all speed, You said it, Flurry. Anyway, nice thing is that they give us a heal block here and a save block. So let's save. And now we're going to move on into the creepy steeple, the dungeon of this game. Well, dungeon of this chapter. Anyway, we can't go through the gate because there's a lock on it. And there has to be a star piece around here somewhere. I think it's on the other side of the gate. Well, anyway, not a whole lot to do, but if we roll into a tube, we can go under this little part of the gate. There's a star piece around here somewhere. I think there's one right behind the gate. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Alright. Alright, so now we got the star piece. Let's head on into the creepy steeple. I can't believe I said, like, this is the main dungeon of the game. Man, I say so many stupid things after some time. Like, I don't even have a filter to prevent myself from saying stupid things. And we get a nice little cool layout of the creepy steeple. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot to do. Don't think there's any shine sprites in the main floor. I don't think there are any star pieces. Get a nice statue of a star there. Looks like a crystal star. Anyway, if we get wow, not Coop's Shadow. Oh boy, if we get Shadow out, and we make our way all the way over here, there's a hidden secret. There's a little secret over here. If we can roll into a tube, we'll find a secret room. And in the secret room, we can get another shine sprite. Woo! And 2 chests. Oh, and a star piece. Forgot about that. Alright, so inside this chest, I believe it's a... Oh, it's an Ice Smash badge. Nice. And I think in here's a cookbook. Oh, wow. I can't believe I knew that. Alright, so the cookbook we have to give to Zest T. And we'll do that once we finish the chapter, but... Yep, that room, if you don't know that exists, is kind of a well-hidden secret. I mean, I didn't really see it the first time I played through the game. Alright, so if we head through any of these doors, we can't really do anything. I don't think so. My friends are all gone. I'm so very lonely. Alright, so that Boo's going to tell us that. Is he going to say anything more? Nope, he's going to say the exact same thing. And if we check this door... My friends have all gone, blah, blah, blah. So he says the exact same thing, so what do we do? Well, the key to getting further in this dungeon is to push against this stone statue to reveal an opening in the floor. That secret took me a while to figure out. Anyway, we're in this nice little room. There is a hidden panel that we can blow away. Or is it in the background? Oh, it is in the background. Wow, okay. Didn't know that. Alright, so we can go in here. First gonna check out this room. And in here we have a box. Alright. Okay, I know where we are. Let me see if there are any star pieces. No, I don't think so. Alright, let's go back. And let's go check out that other room we just opened up. Alright. Okay, we have to move to the right. I don't really remember this that well. And then here's a chest. I don't know what's inside the chest. Oh, it's a Flower Saver badge. Alright, I'm going to equip that. The Flower Saver badge is 4 FP and allows us to save 1 FP point per special move attack for Mario. It's very useful, very useful. So, like, our power bounce is 3 FP. With the Flower Saver badge on, it would be 2 FP, so it's very useful. There are Flower Saver P badges, which allows us to save FP for our partner's special moves. And if I ever do find one of those, I will equip it because it's very useful, because our partners do use quite a bit of FP. Anyway, when we open up the box, it's kind of like a Luigi's Mansion kind of a thing, and all these boos are released. Hee. Okay, it's quiz time, interloper. Just now, when the box opened, how many of us boos came out total? The answer is 200. Good, very good. Take this, math nerd. See ya, sucker. And in return for getting the correct answer, we pick up an Ultra Shroom. I have a full inventory. I don't want to use a honey syrup right now. You know, let's just pick it up and let's get rid of the boo sheet, I think. I don't want to get rid of a health recovery item. It's kind of useless. Jam and jelly is good. I'm definitely not going to throw that away. The boo sheet is probably the least useful of all the items that we have right now. So let's get rid of that. Alright, so if we go over to this door, it's locked from the inside. Alright, so not a whole lot we can do right now. Oh, there's a boo sheet. It hasn't gone away yet. So all there's left to do is just head back up. And now that we've released all the boos, you'll notice that there are some boos around here, so let's talk to one of them. Are you going to be mean to me? No. Promise! Come on out, guys. Oh boy. Yep. That's just great. We just released a whole bunch of boos, and we just made our whole lives a whole lot harder. Anyway, these boos, they're going to attack us, but before I go do anything, I'm going to go outside and save and come back. Alright, now that I've saved, the boos are coming back. Unfortunately, these boos, if they do get a hold of you, they will try to throw you out of the creepy steeple every chance they get. So here's a little, like, not a well-known secret, but if you do prepare a super hammer attack and you do swing away at these boos constantly, eventually, after some time, this is what's going to happen. You said you'd be nice. Let's get him, guys. And all the boos come together to form... Wait for it. Yeah! A secret boss battle. Yep. We have just encountered Atomic Boo. This guy is not that hard, actually. I personally like to go off with a spin jump or a power bounce, and now that we actually got... Oh, that was weak. Now that we got the Flower Saver badge, we can actually save quite a bit of FP with all of our special moves. Keep Yoshi out for this battle because Yoshi can do quite a bit of damage. 5 damage, I believe. That's pretty good. Anyway, Atomic Boo has 40 HP, and basic attack is that. Really not that bad of a boss. If you're kind of caught unawares of, like, what's going on, you might be, like, thrown off, be like, what? A boss? Well, anyway. I think this is we're gonna get him down past 20 HP here. Yep, 19, wow, okay. This guy is almost done anyway, as it is. Not much of a long life for a boss. Anyway, the reason why I wanted to do this boss battle is because if you beat Atomic Boo, you get something very nice in return. Something that will be very helpful when we get it after we beat this guy, if I can do it sooner. Oh boy, it just takes a while for this guy to go down. Yeah, not a whole lot to this boss. He's not that bad. Like, you might think, oh, I have to fight this gigantic Boo. He's not that bad at all. Anyway, let's finish off with a ground pound. And that is all we wrote for Atomic Boo. Yeah, I know I didn't really do a tattle on him, but you know what? Forget it. It's not really needed because we have the Peekaboo badge anyway as it is. Alright, so now that we defeated Atomic Boo, all the boos go away and we get the Lucky Start badge to make something good happen every time you enter battle. This badge, I think it's 4 BP? Yep, 4 BP. When you equip it, something interesting happens every time you enter battle. Either like you get electrified or you get HP or FP recovered. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and heal and see you guys later. Alright, now that I've healed, if you come back into the creepy steeple, unfortunately there are boos. So we can go fight a boo if we want. I think I'll just go do that. So we are now encountering boos for the first time. Each has, what, like 7 HP? Yep, oh wow, 7 HP, I was right. Nice, so the boos, they're not that big of a problem. Unlike the Atomic Boo, they personally like to make themselves invisible. It's kind of like their own personal, what is a boo sheet? And they can also make their, like, partners invisible too. Anyway, when they're at low stance, ground-based partners can attack them. You can use your hammer. But if one of them elevates themselves, the other boos will elevate themselves as well, and you can only use jump attacks from there. So that's why I'm personally keeping out Shadow for the rest of this chapter. I might get out Flurry, but Koops is not really going to be seeing some action, unfortunately, in this chapter. It's alright, he's been doing pretty good otherwise. And plus we just got Yoshi, so why not use him? Anyway, the boos give us quite a bit of some star points. 3 star points. So, that's pretty good. If you want to get, like, quite a few levels in this area, I say just go fight all the boos you can. Anyway, now that we've fought Atomic Boo, we can finally head through these doors. And this will lead us into a hallway, and we have a new enemy, Swooper Bat. I can't believe I got him on the rebound of my spin jump. Alright, we got swoopers. These guys, they like to suck your HP. Actually, no, these are not the right ones. Anyway, swoopers, they like to hang on the ceilings, and if they do, unfortunately, you can't do a whole lot, but if you have Yoshi's mini egg, you can get them off of the ceiling. Oh, I have to tell you guys, I was using Yoshi's mini egg earlier. I might have just, like, edited it out later, like when I'm editing this, like, chapter. But I was using Yoshi's mini egg earlier, and man, I missed all the action commands for that. So that's Yoshi's mini egg. It's kind of useful. I don't really use it that often. But here, when we have to fight all the swoopers and they get stuck on the ceiling, then yeah, I'm gonna have to use it. Alright, I'm gonna take care of this guy, and I'll meet you guys. Sorry, I had to take care of a phone call. Anyway. Oh man, I couldn't do anything with that battle. That swooper just got up there and I had to run away. Anyway, over here there's a little opening between the gates. It's kind of hard to see. But if you head in there, you can move all the way to the right into a secret area. So then, oh, and over here, if we whack the tree, we can get the golden leaf. Replenishes 10 FP. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna go use it right now as it is. Because I don't really need it, but, you know, it's always good to use. Alright, let's grab the Ultra Shroom before, like, something... Whoa! I grabbed it in the spin jump. Interesting. Alright, so, okay, that swooper's gonna bother me. Before we go fight him, I think I'm just gonna equip the Quake Hammer badge again. I don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna have to probably unequip the Flower Saber in order for to get the Quake Hammer badge again. Yeah, because I couldn't really attack that guy. He just got stuck on the ceiling and I couldn't do anything, and Yoshi ran out of the mini eggs. Anyway. Alright, finally got rid of that guy. Anyway, if we head over here, we can see there's a switch. Head through the door. And in here, we're in like a nice little area. There's a staircase. And the staircase, there are 3 doors. There's a middle door, left and right. What we want to do right now is we want to head through the door that's closest to the screen. So it's the left door if you're looking at it from Mario's perspective. In order to do that, if we head through this door, we're in an adjacent hallway where there's another switch. If you hit the switch, your GameCube controller shakes like crazy. Actually, what's going on is that if you head back, the staircase has moved over 1 spot. So depending on which hallway you are and you hit the switch, it'll move over 1 space that way. So if we head over here, we can safely make it across. Oh, crap. Oh, man, I'm gonna have to climb back up. See you guys soon. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Alright, I'm finally back up here. Okay, I didn't miss it. This time there's some boos, annoying boos as they are. And if we go over here, can't really jump across this with Yoshi, so we're gonna have to get out Koops. Yep, Koops gets to see some airtime in this chapter. And if we head back over there, oops, I wanted to get Yoshi. Can't ride on Koops' shell, unless this is Super Mario 64. Alright, let's make this jump carefully. Alright, so head back through the door. And if we go back to the hallway over here, and hit the switch 2 more times, we can make it to the staircase on the far right. Or on the far back side of the creepy steeple. Surprisingly, this is all there is to the creepy steeple. I'm dead serious, there's nothing much else left to this dungeon. Yeah, can you believe it? We basically just started the dungeon, and it's basically over as it is. So, now that we got the switch hit twice, we can climb up the staircase. If you do get the staircase on the middle platform and you try to go through the middle door, all that will happen is that you'll just fall out through the opening in the center of the room. There's nothing a whole lot there to do. Anyway, over here, you could jump across this, but I think I'll just use Yoshi's ability. So let's save. Unlock the door. I think there should be some sort of healing block in there. So I'll go heal, and then I'll go back and save.